Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of HBM's Nuclear Tech Mod. Space Fork. And today we're continuing. After I delete my beautiful super flat that I created to place one single arc furnace for a joke about the true arc furnace. Because we all know Bob isn't ready for the arc furnace. The one that has an H in it. Or the arc welder. Or something. The joke sounded funny, but no, it's not really. It's actually quite shitty. It's the shitty. I gotta do laundry in a bit. But don't worry. I said, in a bit, we do laundry. Not right now. So that means not right now. Ha 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 ha. Bro, I'm a fucking amazing guy. I've gotten to 4-dash, and I've gotten engine lubricant, and I've gotten fucking heating oil, bro. God damn. I am amazing at HBM Lab. Truly amazing. Only the best at HBM Lab. What do we have here? Aromatic hydrocarbon juice. Oh, yes. I love the hydrocarbons. So we have petroleum gas. Do we have a tank for bitumen? Why is it not outputting? What's the slowdown? So it's industrial oil and naphtha. We need to process out naphtha today. Alright, let's get some naphtha going. What the fuck? So yeah, I just started that shit going. Naphtha's the shitty. Bro, pretty much both of these other ones are not useful to us. So there's no point in even processing them. Alright guys, let's make some naphtha processing. Let's do it. That's where we're gonna put my naphtha tower. And it's gonna be super amazing. As you can see, we have naphtha coming out, heating oil, and diesel. The heating oil should probably be handled on, like, this side or something. Put it right there with things. I need to verify that the integrity of the stream is a real thing. But anyway. So we have engine, oil, heating, heating lubricants common between both of them, so like we need to get rid of that too. Alrighty, heating oil. Oh, two more tanks of petroleum gas. Quite nice. I like my petroleum gas. It is so great. It is so good. Should we be making solvent though? Like, theoretically we should be making solvent. Just aromatic hydrocarbons and naphtha, really. Why don't we just hold on to naphtha instead of like breaking the shit down into things that we don't really need? Like, we're focusing a polymer line out of this, so we're not making a general purpose line if we do that. If we're breaking everything down, we might as well just make it into a polymer production facility. Alright, let's take a look at what I have available for storing all of that fucking heating oil. I don't really have much, so we're probably just going to do barrels for the time being. Until we can get that bitumen tank empty, we're just going to do fucking barrels. Store it in the barrels. So, yeah, then my focus is just going to be petroleum gas production. And that way we can get a high number of the other things. So if we can produce a shit ton of petroleum gas, that should be the ultimate goal for us. But for that, we're going to need to break down diesel. And I don't really like that. It'd be easier to just dispose of naphtha as one thing. I think that's the way to go. It would be to dispose of naphtha as one thing and dispose of heating oil as one thing. Not fucking around with it and trying to say, oh, well, we want to do this. Well, we want to do this, and I want to do that too, yes. Then fuck around for hours. Trying to figure out what we're going to do with our shitty-ass material that we don't need. We don't need naphtha at all. So let's just try to figure out storage for it. Naphtha. Oh, here it is. Naphtha. Fucking hell. Who creates a shitty word like this? You make it into gasoline. Oh, wow. Main thing we're going to do with this is probably solvent production. Solvent's valuable. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Solvent is valuable. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to just make solvent. We're going to need to make 24 steel plates for my idea. On the 2, I can't count the 24. Oh! Ain't even a joke this time, guys. I don't know how to count to 24 in French, bruh. On the 2, something, wheat, new. Wheat. Bruh, wheat. I like the way that sounds, bro. That's French right there, bro. Don't call it beautiful, it's just part of the game. Make it. I mean, cook it up. The expert of technology is upon us. Throw that fucking shit right there, bro. Oh yeah, fill it up. Need to fill it up. For all of this rubbish. Fucking terrible. Nice. Alright, we're gonna get some shit done today. So looking at my plans, we're not actually getting much done today. We're just gonna fuck around and do nothing. Bro, I'm an expert, guys. This is what an HBM expert is. To some people. I like him a naphtha. Put it in the barrel. Oh, and then light oil also is gonna get stored, since we're gonna save both of these for fucking solvent. Bro, I've never actually used these for, like, doing nothing before. Bro, it's literally doing nothing. If you put them into solvent, you're doing jack nothing with them. Jack Daniels, guys. Heating oil, we need to get rid of that somehow. And heating oil, when you look at it, there's a couple ways, and it all involves cracking, It's the big thing with it. That means for that we'll need to actually set up a chem plant that we use to dispose of all this shit. Or we need to find schist to dispose of all that shit, or just store the heating oil. Let's see. I did authorize the use of barrels for this shit, so we can just take this barrel, store up as much heating oil as we can to get that process back and rolling. Because we need that shit going now. Like how we're doing the same exact thing for the other thing too. I mean, we need to do it. Like, yeah, you can make this into kerosene, make it into petroleum gas, but why? Why would you ever? There's no purpose in doing that unless you can't make solvent, or don't have enough aromatic hydrocarbons to make solvent, or you need diesel and kerosene for something. We don't need those things, either of them, right now. We're too soon in the game for that shit. It'd be nice to stockpile, but I don't see the point in it right now. Because there really is no point in it. And this is also gonna eat up at the fucking coal gasoline supply, so I hope it doesn't do too much damage. Oh yeah, it will be fine. It's good. It's not gonna run out of coal gasoline, bro. That shit's made up. Let's see what it's got. Bitumen. Bro, it's just building up more bitumen in there. Three. It's not making more crude oil. It's because it's got 4,000 aromatic hydrocarbons in there. Okay. Okay, I see how it is. We got a buildup of aromatic hydrocarbons in there today, so that's amazing. We need to get rid of those ASAP. Let's grab out some of this shit. Split it up, split it up, split it up. Boom, that's how I like to see it, and then head over to here. Boom! And aromatic hydrocarbons really are just for the fucking petroleum gas. So that way I can make bakelite. But they also serve the purpose of making solvent too. So there's that. Since a lot of what I'm going to want is going to come to solvents at some point, we're going to need those. Not high performance solvents, but just regular solvents will be necessary most of the time. We don't need to dispose too much more of the heating oil, because the heating oil, or the heavy oil, should be low enough that we can just get enough barrels of it to dispose of. Never mind. I'm gonna have to dispose of it like this. This sucks. Really sucks because I don't want to do that. See, I just want to burn the fucking petroleum gas. But, no. Alas, we won't be doing that today. We also need to focus on getting unsaturated hydrocarbons, the side product as well. But that'll require cracking first, and then the other steps. Arguably, it'd be better to do the cracking method, but I could be wrong. I feel like it'd be much better to do that. How much bitumen have we built up again? We're down at 50,000 now, so we're getting lower. We just need to burn all of this shit, because it's still got value to me, potentially. This is all that heating oil is gonna eventually be cracked or reformed. But for now, it doesn't serve much of a purpose. Yeah, we definitely need to set up the other method. So that would be, instead of us processing bitumen in there, we need to process it out somewhere like this, and then fucking... Well, why would we do that? Because then we sacrifice dash production, kind of. I don't want to sacrifice my dash production for nothing. If I'm not producing dash, then I'm not producing anything at all. Or I'm just trapped in the fucking dash mindset. All I need is dash, guys. Oh, that fucking dash, bro. Need some of that fucking dash, bro. Dash mindset, no. Should not be in the dash mindset. Bro, we don't need lava. I'm gonna say this one time. We don't need this shit. Let's get rid of it. Let's just fucking set this to what it needs to be, which is light oil. So we can keep the thing going for a long time. Like, I feel like there's so many base materials that are pretty useful with this shit. It seems like it's all the base materials of this are going to be useful. But we need to get rubber, because that will get us farther. Light oil. Light oil? I don't know what you're saying, man. We don't need much light oil. We just need well, actually, no, we do need a lot of... Like, I don't really want to make light oil. I guess once we have enough stockpiled, we are pretty much set to cruise through, like, the rest of the game. We could probably switch over to the other method then. At such time. I think that's what we'll do. Oh, I had a lava tank because I thought it was a great idea to store my lava in a tank, since I still use it to power shit sometimes. It was such a bad idea, kind of. What? Was it a great idea? I've used it for like 2 buckets, and I haven't used it since. Even though, what did I even use to power with lava anyway? I don't think I use it for much anymore. Just the blast furnace, really. Only the blast furnace gets that treatment. At that point, I might as well just go grab lava by hand. Nice, I got quite a bit of light oil. Have we actually finished processing everything? Or is this just being an absolute jackass again? Yes, it is. It is being truly the most of a jackass. How is this guy doing? He's okay. And this guy's full as well. My beautiful collection of barrels. Oh, yes. I need 2 more barrels. 2 more. Every 3 barrels, that's 1 steel tank that you should have made. Just keep it in mind that 3 barrels cost as much as 1 steel tank. No, it's a bad idea to dump shit. We're just gonna hold on to it for a while, because we're gonna use that shit eventually. Or we could process it now, but like, I don't want to do that. See, what I want to do is get the rest of the bitumen out of the system, and then we're gonna try to... We're gonna make a bunch more dash. Nah, it's a good idea. Nah, it's a bad idea, because if we dump it, then we'll need it later. It's what always happens. Especially because we're gonna use engine lubricant to make a bunch of other shit. It's not a bad idea. If we dump these, we're just gonna fucking need them later. It's always happened. It always happens. Every playthrough. Super Symmetry, fucking HBM mod, it doesn't matter. We dump shit, we'll just need it later. I'll be like, fuck, I need to make more of that. Now this is pretty much fully, or almost out. Once it's fully out, then we'll just start working, or reworking the line, so it needs to be... This can stay... No. It can't, because... Fuck. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to rework the whole thing, kind of. Or... No, we can move this. It just depends on coal gasoline and getting more of that. Since that's the primary power supply for that one. And then the engine lubricant is going to become beautiful and amazing. And the petroleum gas is going to become Bakelite. So we can empty out this shit. Barely any Bakelite. And then we'll just need to make more barrels until we're good to go. That one's fine. That one's not fine. I might just use pipes to steal crude oil from other people if I find people's bases. Bro, I had that same idea. I was like, oh yeah, you could just fucking... If you find one of those pipe anchors in the wild, bro, boom. Connect up, bro, just fucking hook up to their base, bro. I'm saying, that's the trick. I had that exact idea. On my own server, I was like, yeah. I also dumped fucking carbon monoxide out in people's bases and shit. I calculated out how much I would need to dump if I wanted to actually cause damage to their shit. Yeah, but how are you gonna connect up to somebody else's shit without making some kind of evidence? You'd have to do like a drone setup. If you want the least amount of evidence, do some kind of like weird underground drone setup. But you also can timed explosives. Yeah, maybe. Oh, you're talking about using a barrel to fucking grab their shit and take it. That's a different idea. That's what I expected. See, I would just do the easy answer and just connect a pipe and just leech off of them. I mean, what? It doesn't have to go to your base. You just have to go to a place where you can store it. I think at this point it would be, but I don't really care. I just need this heavy oil to be gone. Oh. Very good. Oh, fucking hell, bro. I fucking crashed it. Crashed it, bro. I played it, I gregged too hard. Hold on. It's gonna be a second. HBM mod has crashed at this time. Flashing letters. Alright, so we're gonna go to our turbo plug and get this started with turbo plugging. Whoa. If only there was like a tank where we could store multiple flavors of oil. Once I have enough petroleum gas, we can also dispose of the other shit too. I mean, we're almost disposed of this shit. We have plenty. Solvent. We could switch it over to solvent now. Honestly, can we do that? Is that a thing? Take like a couple thousand naphtha and throw them in there. We need a mixer for solvent. Let's see, mixers would require 4 steel plates. So let's get started with that part, at least. 1 motor. 1 analog circuit board, or 1 vacuum tube. 2 glass and a high-speed steel. Oh yes, I do want to make cake in the machine I just used to make sulfuric acid. I mean, hey, that's the way to do it. Saving money that way, bro. Saving resources. Then I'm missing one thing, which I don't remember what it is. It's not the analog circuit board, is it? It's a vacuum tube. Vacuum tube! There we go. Alright, I know what I'm doing, and I'm a highly trained professional, guys. Don't try anything of what you see here at home unless I tell you to. Inside of this machine, we can cook up solvent. Cook up the solvent. All we gotta do is set it to solvent, and solvent will be needed for other steps in the future. But that's the main reason I want to make solvent, is because in the future we're gonna need this shit. Naphtha and aromatic hydrocarbons. Oh, yeah, we need to get that shit. 1 single steam engine. It's all solar power. With 2 batteries. I'm surprised it doesn't run out of power when you run the centrifuge. It's kind of like, that's the most expensive machine we have to run right now. It's the centrifuge. And it doesn't run out of power for it, so that's a good thing. I want to step up to a Xernox before we do the step after that. Or before we get anything more expensive, though. We'll step up to at least a Xernox reactor. Alright, so we've gotten rid of all of that bullshit and completed my goals. Thank God. Alright, let's go ahead and clear out all the machines and shit so we can get started making other shit. And let's forget about that solvent idea. Let's just go ahead and start the teardown process. So we have naphtha, light oil. This is fully empty, so tear that down first. I've never seen that thing in my life while playing GTH. I've always tried getting whatever the rubber that was called before. The rubber is getting 3 turbines. It said GTH instead of HBM. Damn, bro. You got GTH-itis, bro. GTH-itis, bro. How dare you? Alright, we got plenty of this shit, too. I also have the, you know about the blueprint for the fucking... The one thing? The blueprint for, It's amazing. I have the blueprint we need for shit. It's good. So this is going to recycle the crude oil. That's what this was for. Was crude oil recycling, but now we need to crack it before we can even process it. So the pre-processing for this shit's gonna require yet another cracking tower somewhere. This will take crude oil from both of these and put them into the next cracking tower. And I think we can put it right here. And that will allow us to then pipe it to the or this shit. I might not even need to move that shit. How much have I spent on this world exactly? I haven't spent much time. I've spent barely any. Like, we're barely into this world. We did spend a couple episodes, like, early on, like 2 at spawn, and then we came to here. And this is like the 3rd episode we've done here on this section. Or this place. The reason we came here is because there's Colton, so I can just mine the ground, bro. And also, this is an ocean, which was weird, so I was like, oh, there's an ocean river. Very funny. But yeah, this is the spot because we can just fucking mine and then find Colton every single episode. Every time we go mining, Colton. Oh no. Alright, in the meantime, we need to go get some stuff. I think we're gonna need... Oh, actually, we just need to find that one spot. I have a position that will get us the supplies we need. It's just kind of... I lost where it's at. I just know it's in this direction. So we need to look around. I always make my bases near oceans because they have a lot of gravel and sand. I use those for concrete. I just recycle the shit I get from the centrifuge for now. Later on, we'll just automate it. It's really not hard. But it is an energy cost that you have to consider as the automation of gravel and sand for concrete. But we're probably going to automate the full concrete production process. Oh, I do have it marked. We're going to head over there, and then I'm going to sit there while I go check my laundry and shit, because I have to do laundry tonight. And I'll be back in like 2 minutes. But before we do that, I'm just going to do this shit. Hello again. Also, hello again. Yes, hello again. What's up? Alright, so in this direction we have a lot of rare earths and shit. So that will be easy to make dash. Easy bake dash. And then redstone. Redstone, we did a lot of this shit. We probably should start making bauxite processing at this point. Because we need to start moving into more mercury kind of. That's a huge thing for us. Alright, I said I'm gonna go check my laundry, so I'll be back within 5 minutes. Stare at the thorium for me. I'm back. I just moved my laundry from one machine to the other. Spectacular. Bro, this cave is so full of redstone compared to that other cave, which was fucking bullshit. The bullshit cave was terrible, bro. Ah, more redstone. Zinc. Oh, so good. I love zinc. I love zinc. Zinc is great. Fucking gravel, bro. Ain't shit left in this cave. Alright, so we're gonna choose a direction. We're gonna put a hole in it. Until we find redstone. Because this was the spot. There was plenty of fucking redstone. In this one spot, there was a shit ton of redstone. Bro, look at that. I knew there would be more redstone. Bro, what if it's just the biome? Like the forest biome has more redstone than others? We're gonna need that too. Because we don't have any of that yet, so... Oh, look at that. More redstone. What the fuck, bro? It's like I'm on to something, man. Okay, we're gonna stop at the river. We're gonna start going this way. Redstone, redstone, redstone. Redstone, redstone. Need more redstone today. Oh, look at that shit. Found more redstone. Bro, I didn't have shit for redstone for the longest time. You know, maybe we don't need to do bauxite processing yet. I mean, we should definitely do it. And start the process of getting a shit ton of uranium and thorium for the potential of the Zernox coming up. And Sherbidium as well. I remember, but Sherbidium now is quite difficult, and I don't remember how to make it, because I didn't actually make it in the last playthrough. That was never something I did. That was actually not something I did. No, I did not make the lithium processing. That was somebody else. It's crazy though. Because last playthrough we just... I didn't even play half that shit, bro. Most of that shit wasn't even me doing the work. It was somebody else's playthrough. But it would also have been so slow as shit. This one's been okay. We've been pretty decent about the speed and the timeline on things. And getting shit done in a timely and efficient manner. Somewhat. I hope I've been pretty efficient. I'd say my efficiency is pretty good this one. And this is the main shit. The main shit. Tom Shittery, bro. Everybody heard of tomfoolery, but nobody ready for Tom Shittery. No. Cave noise. Ooh, ow, ooh. He fucking Gordon Freeman'd me. I like thorium, but I really wish I could use it in more shit and had some better ideas for it. You know, it's crazy how many good things that politicians kill. Politicians kill good ideas. because they don't. They want to make more money. Like what was it? It was a molten uranium reactor or some shit like that. Killed for no reason. Oh yes, the lucky oil refinery in the inventory. Bro, if we fall in lava, we're just gonna fucking die. We're gonna be screwed. It's gonna be a cringe episode. Cringe episode if we die. It'd be hilarious though, because then we have to build a new refinery. It's part of my plan to get rid of the refinery. Oh, I love diamond ore, bro. We're gonna get so many diamonds this way. I love the diamonds. Yeah, yes. Iron ore is a staple. We always mine iron ore. Now we're mining niter too. Get in my inventory. Get in my inventory. Get in my inventory. Oh yes. I'm gonna ignore coal. We don't really need to grab more coal. We have a fuck ton of it in the boxes. Get in my inventory. I thought it was like 12 per crystal if you did it right or some shit like that. If you did it the best way possible, it was like 12. Oh yes, I love this. Love the crystals. Oh. Unless you could like auto crystallize and get fortune at the same time. I'm pretty sure it was 3 times 4 for the crystals. Pretty sure I'm right. Or it's changed. Or it's 6. No, it's just 4 powder. Oh, okay, you're right. Yeah, I was kind of confused, but because I remember it being different. I must just be old. Yeah, I'm just an old NTM player. I'm just remembering the old way. Have fun in the lava. Lots of lava. From fish with lots of lava. Oh, fuck. Very old mod, to be fair. I had a pretty decent base a while ago with a full refinery and Derek set up a big-ass tank 9000 and a bunch of diesel, and I accidentally blew up all my shit with the microwave because I placed it too close to my shit. Sounds like a skill issue, honestly. Sounds like a common sense issue, honestly. The microwave always blows up for me. Run away, run away, run away. Bro, what the fuck? He just fucking steps in lava and dies. Oh, yes. We got him, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Lava! Oh, you love a lava. Osama bin Lava. Chain reactions of the tanks and lines. Bro, there's another fucking asshole in here. Fucking hate these ones. Alright, man, we need to fight another fucking asshole. Come on, Zay. Alright, we need him to come exactly this way. And then... Haha, joke's on you. You gotta escape my lava. Fucking asshole. Got him. T51B isn't that hard. T51B is fun. I like the new addition. New addition to the power armor family. Just waiting for the T60 power armor. Or T84 Oplot M. Oh wait, that's in MC Heli, never mind. We don't need to wait on that, it's already here. Actually, the T60 is already here too. I'm waiting on that iron ore update so that way I can get more iron ore for my ore. Or some shit like that. Who knows? Should I get more zinc? I probably should be collecting a fuck ton of zinc right now. Because we're gonna need that for rubber and other shit. And it's really fucking annoying when you need rubber and then you need zinc and you're like, oh my god, I have no zinc, guys. I ran out. Oh fuck. In the middle of the episode. That's what it's gonna be. Give me that colton, bro. I need that shit. Kidney stones. Do. Bro, a two-hit wonder? Two-hit wonder. Everybody's heard of one-hit wonder. Oh, I got him on that punch, bro. It was the punch that did him in. Stop it. Gesundheit. Somebody once told me the uranium's gonna rule me. Stop it. Stop it, fool. I like how we're just mining for yet another mining episode, guys. Every single fucking episode is mining. I'm getting angry on my audience's behalf. At myself. Truly amazing. Oh. Get him. He wasn't expecting that ambush. He wasn't expecting that maneuver. Don't call it a comeback, bro. Every episode I join the stream, you're in a dark-ass cave too. Yeah. Bro, it's like watching nothing. It's probably depressing as hell. The mining helmet makes so much lag. I feel like the mining helmet's like yet another example of poorly written helmet code. We don't need the trench mask. We're already there, guys. Already at coal lung. Well, we're at like stage 1 of coal lung. And then I decided to build the trench mask. It's like the dumbest shit ever. It's like I only started protecting or caring about my lungs and shit after I started to feel the problem, bro. You know that shit? Bro, that's crazy. See, we only start providing we only start to care after we notice the problem. Gordon Freeman. Oh my god, another crowbar. Fucking 2 crowbars. Zombie Freeman, bro. I'm gonna get us out of this cave, but there's a mine shaft there, and that looks pretty fun too. Run away! Because we don't really need to mine anymore. We have enough redstone. Clowned on. Tell him he got joked on, guys. Imagine if you could actually launch to Duna with the Soyuz and nuclear Duna probe. That'd be pretty cool. Just tastes like old biter tea dust. Tastes like canned recursion, guys. Pants gang. Got him. Look at that. I didn't need a mining helmet because it was right here the entire time, guys. This should always, Oh, did he actually fix the lag it creates? It fucking sucked for so long. Bro, you just look down the cave and go, oh my god, it's fucking lag, bro. Or it feels shitty still, kind of. Hello! Clown on him. We're almost out of the cave, guys. Almost out of the cave. I think we're heading to the exit now. I actually don't know where the exit is, because we just inserted through a fucking ladder. I mean, we gotta be close to the exit. I mean, there's a fuck ton of zombies. And lignite. Great noises. It's the sound of all of the zombies dying. Also, isn't the nuclear missile engine just the nuclear engine from KSP, but bro, all that shit's from KSP, bro. I need to get out of this hole before I die. Before I get cringed on. Oh no, we're going back down? Bro, this is not going out of the cave. This is going back into the cave. There should be another way, because I saw that there's a branching path. Maybe? Or not. Or we're just gonna have to dig our way out the old-fashioned way, but I kind of want to hope that there's an actual normal way out of the cave. Then the world where I blew everything up with the microwave, my friend killed himself with cigarettes 3 times. There was a weird spot with 4 power plant structures within 100 blocks. Bro, that's crazy. The desert atom. Desert atom structure. Oh, we love the desert atom on this channel, guys. It's a 10 out of 10 structure. We love the HBM on this channel, guys. It's a 10 out of 10 mod. He died with full power armor too. Bro, cigarettes are the ultimate weapon. If you want to take somebody out, just put polonium-210 in some cigarettes. Red Bull gives me wings, except I don't drink Red Bull. Unless all that I can obtain is Red Bull. Goddamn. The shit game fucking sucks, bro. Smoking through the armor like a mob boss and then face plants on the table. It's called chain smoking. We made it to Narnia. We'll call it Nania. Or, yeah, just Nania. Like, as in, Nan. Yeah. Not Narnia. Why would we call it Narnia? No, no, no. It's gonna be Nan-ia. Fucking stack of cigarettes within the first 4 days. The only stacked is... Oh, my landmine. Oh, right. You know what's going on right now? You know why it's stuttering? Because I have the headlamp on. Turn off the HUD button. HUD is on. HBM. Is my HUD off or on? Can't tell if my HUD is off or on. On. We need HBM math production. Yeah, we need HBM to fix his mod because it's terribly broken right now. I can't tell if my HUD's on or on. It always says on, even when I hit the button twice. It says on both times. Just stick to the cigarettes, bro. Yeah, he thinks cigarettes are the gateway drug of all time, bro. He wants to step it up. Has source engine level code spaghetti. Bro, I know, trust me. I've looked into it and I went, damn, bro, I can't even tell what half this shit is. It's just references upon references to other references. It's like, you look at the code and you go, how does this code even make any sense, man? What the fuck is this telling me about anything? And it's just a reference that references a reference that references another fucking reference. That uses probably some other code from something else. Well, it's like all right, here's a class, and then the class points at a class that, what the fuck is wrong with these barrels? My barrels are super mutant. Bro, my barrels have super mutated and fucking extended. Like they just ripped the code? No, HBM didn't rip the code. He just wrote spaghetti, bro. Also, Gabriel's VA acted in said game. Interesting. For the Minotaur's belly. Interesting. Très interessant. And then we're gonna have 20 French guys come and beat me up. Or attempt to beat me up, because 30 is not enough French guys to beat me up. Nor would any number less than 40. Alright, let me add this to my collection. My collection of fucking amazing shit. Wow, look how much fucking crystals I have. I have more crystals than a fucking addict, bro. Because they smoke them all and I just hold on to them. Colton ore, bro? We got fuck tons of this shit too. 55. All the weird numbers after the names. That's the item ID, I think. Or some shit. Oh no, I need lava now. Rest in pieces, TH Tree Fish died to get lava. Huh, I fucking hate using coal coke for this. But I have so much coal coke. Twice the coal coke it needs to be, guys. Twice the coke it needs to be. Alright, we're on to the next steps of the game. Gaming. So we need to use flux. Nah, bro. That's a waste of fluorite or other shit. I don't want to do that. Yeah, but, you know, you could also just use... Am I mentally challenged for... Yeah, probably. Blast Furnace gives you 3 per iron ore. And if you process iron ore in here, it's like... gives you 3 in here. I think... Actually, it gives you less, probably, because it probably gives you a titanium, but... I don't process my iron ore in the centrifuge. I just fucking throw it in here. Yeah, it gives you 3 ingots of steel. I have a hopper under it. So you see 16? Next is going to be 19. Then 22, and then so on and so on. It's 3 each time. It's amazing. Alright, we are done with all of that bullshit. Let's make some fucking dash for once. Yeah, Coke is really the way to go for it. Because then you're not only making like a little bit of that coal tar creosote, but I do like flux like in the early game before I have Coke. I just don't really want to waste my flux or shit like that. Because I can use flux for hematite and all that. Which I need to go get some hematite today, actually, now that I think about it. It's a good reminder to go get hematite today because we haven't fucking done that in so long. We're at 6 and we need something else. They should add threshold logic gates. Bro, they should add FPGA boards to HBM mod because it'd be so fucking cool. I like the FPGA board. Bro, we should build like a giant supercomputer with all the fucking redstone we got. I want to just start seeing my redstone pile up. I think I got some in here. They should add threshold alarms to your RBMKs before they overheat. Oh yeah, that's true. That'd be cool. Bro, FPGA boards would be cool though too. I'd love to see the ability to program my own fucking shit in a... or functionality. Isn't Open Computers just that, or is it just a fancy way to open a Chrome tab? Well, Open Computers is like it adds in the Open Computers kind of like operating system, kind of like you just get Open Computers OS, or you program your own shit with their little kernel type of thing. But an FPGA board would just simulate logic gates on a board. Yes, you could build a CPU in it, but it would be like even worse than if you just used a fucking Open Computers one at that point. If you could make your own FPGA board, it's like making your own CPU with its own functions and architecture it's used for modeling. And they use, instead of using like C or assembly, they use Verilog, which is its own like... It's a different type of language. It's a hardware or systems modeling language is what they call it. Yeah, that's the word they use. I think that's the exact words. System modeling language. Very cool shit. I read about these FPGA boards a little bit. So, I started looking into them to see if I should get some, but really, I think it's too far for me to try FPGA, because if I try FPGA, I'm just gonna be like, bro, what the fuck am I doing with FPGA, bro? Like, I feel like I don't have what it's gonna take to actually do something with it, let alone after I do something with it, make it into something cool. Like, it'd be cool to try it out, but I would just try it out and not even fucking get very far. Like, FPGA is not something I should do. It'd be a waste. And plus those boards are fucking expensive. I was looking at the cost of the FPGA boards. Also, we need bigger silo hatches. You gotta organize those crates, bro. What do you mean I gotta organize the crates, bro? We could get Dosto to do it for free. Where's Dosto at anyway? I haven't seen Dosto in such a long time, bro. We need Dosto to come back and organize these crates for me. Somebody find Dosto and tell him he needs to organize my crates. I'm getting tired of the mess. Oh, fucking hell. How many do I need? 4? I thought I had 1 somewhere. Okay, let's pay attention and see if we have 1 in any of these boxes. Nope. You can get an niobium? Nope. 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 No. And no. And no. And no. 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 Not in any of them. Bro, we don't have any of this shit. Stuff that fits in. You're so lost. I'm going to vacuum clean your stream. You cannot stop me. Okay, man. Whatever you say. I trust you all the way, man. Let's go look for a meteorite so we can get, like... Actually... Yeah, I want to just go to meteorite. I feel like that's the answer we need. Well, whoa. We have one of these. What do you reckon we got one in one of these? Never mind. Supersonic screwdriver. I bet there's a meteor out in one of these directions, and we're just gonna find it and go, yeah, there's some good rocks in it. Rock. Caveman like rock. I can taste the colors. Bro, I hope you can taste every pixel of color, bro. Computer. Procuter. Yeah, that's the amazing. Pro and con. Bro, the lava barrel got sacrificed to the oil gods. The oil industry needed it. Big oil wants your barrels. And it's coming for them. It doesn't just want them, it's coming for your barrels, man. Big oil says you can't own oil barrels anymore. You have to pay $40 fees to rent them from the big oil. The red bed looks like Omni-Man. Bro, who is Omni-Man? I forgot. Is that from Mega Man? Or what's Omni-Man even? Like, what the fuck is Omni-Man? Now I'm fucking confused. I've heard of Jonathan Invincible. Oh. Invincible? Like, who's Jonathan Invincible? Bro, who the fuck are these people? The weird Amazon Prime show? Oh. With evil Superman. Okay. Now I'm starting to understand, kind of. I'm starting to just barely comprehend the words that are coming into existence. We need like a haunts, like in that one playthrough. Haunts, bro. We need a haunts. Or just ride the sheep. Bro, who's gonna tell me sheep aren't rideable? and fandom rivaling. Do not go on. Okay, buddy. Tremite. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Bro, I like the ocean because you can just look out and see a fuck ton of meteorites usually. Yo, back in my day, meteorites were fucking common. And then HBM had to say, we need to fix this. Then now there's less meteorites than there is. Ultra kill, bro. Oh, look, I found the British place. You know that British place with those fucking tall-ass cliffs that are, like, special for some fucking reason? Well, I found the exact place, but in Minecraft, bro. And I'm gonna tell you all the coordinates in my Minecraft world. It's the ones on screen right here. If we get over this hill, bro, we're gonna see that there's a fucking giant cliff next to the beach. Bro, look at that shit. It's Britain right there. Great Britain. United Kingdoms, guys. The cliffs of Dover. Oh, wait. I mean, it's like if you dropped the ocean from, like... No, who knows? Ben Dover? Wow. Very funny. Ha ha ha. And my name is Jack. Jack Offlot. That's my name, guys. Ugh. Fuck. Damn. I really got duped into believing that fucking meteorite had what we were looking for. I want to make a contribution to HBM mod by like writing code or some shit for it, but then at the same time, I don't really know what I'd write code for. And plus, even though I don't know Java well, I still understand the concepts, so I feel like I could write some code for it. I just want to make one line of contribution. Oh, does that qualify me if I write one line of contribution? Will that qualify me for fucking a bobblehead? Bro, if that qualifies me for a bobblehead, bro, that's all I need to know. You know what? What if I wrote a bobblehead for HBM mod and contributed one? That would be my one contribution. Making a bobblehead of myself, bro. What are they gonna do? They're not gonna add it, bro. They're just gonna be like, bro, if I could even manage to create one bobblehead, that'd be impressive. They'd have to put it in, bro. They'd have to. They couldn't not put it in. You do not want to be a bobblehead, bro. You will be used as a free polymer source. I mean, you're not wrong. But, no, I want to be a bobblehead. I feel like it's a great idea. Oh, this is the one building that everybody likes, probably. I hope there's a B-92 laser pistol in that box. A contribution to the glorious factory. Or I would add in some other funny thing. Try to make some other joke to add in. But honestly, I feel like that's the way to go. Contribute to HBM mod. Custom plushie mod, actually. Let's add your own 3D models, pretty much the same as HBM NTM bobbleheads. Bro, I'd add in, like a fish tank. No, wait, I can't. That would be terrible. Need, like, some idea that would be, like, maybe a mixing machine. You do need to mess with some JSON file thing. Well, you know what I could contribute is like if I look at how Bob does his 3D models, I could add my own machine. But what would my machine do? Be like a fucking toilet or some shit, bro? Fucking shit machine? I don't have a fucking idea what I would make a machine for. There's nothing that the community needs a machine from me for. Because I have bad ideas. I don't have a fucking good idea. Maybe a compost machine. Composter, bro, at this point. Or, no. What they need, what the people really need, is a machine that, like, shows them the source code. Or shows them the latest actually, no, I have an even better idea. Lines of code that tells them when there's a new update out, so that way automatic updater. So that way nobody can be out of date anymore. And it's no longer their choice. Yeah, that would be the move. Take away people's choice to choose their version. Force them all to update every single time HBM pushes out a new update. Boom, automatic update. That'd be amazing. That'd be what I would write, is a automatic update feature that you have to go into a config to disable. HBM already does that? What do you mean? What do you mean already does that? Bro, if a new update comes out tomorrow, I won't know about it for like a couple weeks until somebody says my shit's out of date. And then I'll be like, alright, but I'm not gonna update for like another 10 months. Yeah, but that's not the idea. It's not the idea isn't let's send a message to tell the user to update. Let's just automatically update it for them. That's my idea. Damn, I think I could probably write lines of code for this. So Windows 11? Yeah, bro. Next up. Next idea. We need to implement Copilot, bro. We need to add in the Copilot API. I'm gonna undermine HBM mod with Windows slop, and then write my own mod and say, oh, but HBM could do it good? Well, I've done it good as well. Yeah, that's the plan. Gonna then write my own mod, which is gonna be better because, well, at that point HBM will have AI slop inside of it. Make it kick them out of the... No, they'll need to have a user account to play HBM mod. They'll have to age verify with my API to use HBM. And if they're not connected to the internet, they won't be able to play either. Genius. You could add in a keylogger too. Add DRM. Go the Sony route. What is DRM like? That's what they're putting on their fucking PS5s and shit. There's already Ubuntu distribution for fucking digital rights management. Oh, what the fuck is digital rights management, bro? Sounds like corporate buzzwords for fucking... You need to be connected to the internet. Otherwise, it doesn't let you play. Bro, Steam was like that for a while. It's okay, because the global war on whatever the fuck... On digital rights, bro. That's what's happening right now. Global war on digital rights. It's okay, guys. The US Constitution has freedom of speech, and I'm pretty sure that applies to coding. And if it's not connected to the internet, it lets you play for 30 days, then you have to reconnect, which is total BS. The receipt is right here, right there. Bro, that's some fucking absolute bullshit. Bro, that's like Samsung not letting you fucking have the bootloader on your phone, bro. It's like how every single phone has a bootloader built in it. But then Samsung does their fucking proprietary shit to where you can't even fucking get in there. Yeah, bro, the Xbox One does the same shit. Well, Xbox One, everything's on the fucking internet. It's that bandwagon. They all want the fucking big bag at the end of the tunnel. But every time they do that, they just fucking fuck people over every time. And then they get less and less because... And then they just gotta do more and more. Have you heard about Ubuntu? They're trying to implement AI into Ubuntu there. And then Microsoft was trying to get Fedora to write to make it support the times 86 underscore 64 v3 architecture, which is like the new shit that AI uses. So like they're trying to get Fedora to do that. Onto calculator emulators and Linux in California. Bro. This shit is terrible. Shit is the absolute worst it's ever been. It's like they want everybody to just have to fucking use Android. And they just... See, you know, I was at work and I was like, damn, we're not really doing anything. We're just sitting here. And I'm looking around at everybody and they all are just stuck in this fucking bullshit. They're all like stuck in their phone. And I'm just like, bro, what the hell? No ID verification or face stuff though. It's just honor system with inputting your... Yeah, but that's the slippery slope, is that they do the bare minimum that they can get away with, and then they step up the game from there. Because it sets the precedent that, oh, you guys are okay with this? Well, now we can do this. And it's a bigger thing than just age verification. It's all tied together, everything is. You just gotta start to see it, and then you realize all of the games and everything, it's just all fucking games. Wasn't it just a way for... No, it's not even that anymore. See, the government can benefit from it because it's fucking surveillance. And it's the main goal of the government right now is to surveil. And I think part of the reason why they want to surveil is because they want to target specifically people who can program. Because if you look at what Google's up to, their idea was to shut down... Well, they kind of spelled it out to where it's like, for me, they're trying to get developers to age verify on their platform. And just developers, which spells it out to me that they want to try to target people who have knowledge of programming and are capable. And just like a lot of things, it's like it appeared to be... To some, it may appear as though they're trying to target people who are intelligent and capable of programming. Because they don't want people who are uncontrolled programming. They want to control all the programmers, I think. And if they can control all of the programmers, well then, nobody can be computer literate. Yeah, like, they want to age verify. Well, it's not even age verify. They just want developer verification. So if you're a developer, Google wants to know that, so you can develop on their platform. And I don't think it was ever for protecting the children, because that's just a buzzword that you can use to be like, oh, well, the fish doesn't fucking care about protecting the children. He's a bad guy. You could just be like that and be like, oh, well, your argument's vain because... You're just a fucking bad guy because you don't care about the children. bro, I don't care about the children anyway, and I'm gonna say it right now. The children shouldn't be on the internet because the internet was never meant for children. It's a tool not meant for children. It's definitely not meant for children. Why the fuck would you let your child on the internet and just have free access? Started with Roblox and it went downhill from there? Yeah. Way too far downhill, bro. We're falling off a cliff at this point. Falling off a fucking cliff. I'm losing it, man. It's okay, though. I think there's light at the end of the tunnel. We'll make it through. It's just gonna take a fuck ton of time. We just need things to deteriorate to where they were at, because when nobody was working together and everybody was fighting each other for political power and shit, things were working well. But now nobody's fighting each other inside of political power, and that's part of it, because it's become, both parties have become unified. And it's towards the common goal of, oh my gosh, age verification, yeah, surveillance. But I feel like, so let's circle back to the part where it's like they want to verify developers, right? So if you want to verify developers and you want to target that specific demographic, we've seen the same stuff throughout history. Like in the 1940s, what did the Nazis do? Well, they tracked the fucking population they wanted to discriminate against. If you want to track the population you want to discriminate against, that's who you're going to age or verify. You're going to target that specific subset of people using the verification that you make them do. So like people who speak out against you, you want to target those people. You want to target people who can actually program and shit, because you don't want them to have that potential of being capable of making their own shit. Bro, we've circled back to World War II, but we've became the fucking Nazis, bro. That's what's happened. That's what's happened. And it's just gonna get worse until we end up in some kind of fucking global war or some shit. Actually, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it's not gonna be the exact same play out. I think it's just gonna be to the point where I think it's just gonna be unstoppable. I don't think anybody would be able to stop it if it happens. It will become dystopia. But like I see it in like phones and shit too. And computer literacy is another thing. Like, if you look at it, they've been dismantling computer skills for a long time by by integrating Chromebooks, really. That dismantles computer skills, because a Chromebook isn't a fucking computer. It's just a fucking web browser with extra fucking steps. And they've had that been a big thing in schools. Look, they portray the USSR as that in the Cold War. Nah, it's different. I mean, yeah, you could draw parallels, but I feel like it's more like the World War II style, because like you got ICE, that's literally an agency that's designed to target a specific subset of people. So if they can also be used in other ways too. You could theorize. They don't just have to target one subset of people, they just have to target political enemies. And that's the Gestapo. That's the real fear, I think. I think that's what we need to be worried about. It's not really all the age verification entirely. It's what the age verification is for. How they're going to use different arguments to be like, well, he said some bad things about the age verification, and you can make rare earth chunks from niobium powder. No, we had rare earth chunks from the fucking meteorite. You know the meteorite ones that we smelted up? We smelted up those. Bro, I really hate how loud that machine is. It's pretty interesting, though, I feel like, the political dynamics of it. Of the entire fucking way they're dismantling society. But, like, that's the thing I realized yesterday, is that if you look at people who use their phones constantly, like, I was at work one time, and I was just there, and I was like, we weren't doing shit, and I looked around, and everybody's on their fucking phone, except for me. I'm just sitting there looking at everybody on their phone, and I'm going, what is wrong with these people? They're like zombies. Evolves into a political discussion? Nah, this is a society discussion now. It's not even politics. I'm discussing society as a whole now. It's just so weird because, like, I look at the people on the phones and I go, are these people even real? Or are they just zombies? It's pretty sad. Because I don't know shit. They appear like they're... I mean, they're there, but are they actually there anymore if they're just sucked into the void? I feel like they're sucked into the void. I mean, they're there when they're not on their phone, but, like, when they're on their phone, they're just in this fucking void, and I don't understand it. It's so weird. They're just staring at it and just laughing and shit, and I don't get it. Because I don't use my phone that much. I actually hate using my phone. I'm not going to support that whole ecosystem anymore of using, or of my phone, and how that shit is. It's just a spy tool, so I don't want to support it. And then everybody else just fucking is just sucked in and glued to the screen. And I sometimes see them make expressions and, like, laugh at what they're watching, but I'm just like, wow. This is sad. This is how far society has come. We've come to the point where people are just zombies. Yeah, like, that's how I am almost. See, if you need to get me on there to, like, message me, then yeah, that's when I'll use it. But other than that, I don't use my fucking phone for shit. Unless, like, there's absolutely nothing else for me to do and I have something to read, maybe. But usually I don't even have something to read on there because I don't update my files to keep a book or some shit like that on there. Although, when I go to Europe, I think I'll get one of those Libre phones if they're still available. I want to try to get an open source phone. That'd be pretty cool. Let's mess around with. Libre phone is, or what was it? It was some something fancy phone. I don't remember. Toxic Yaoi's really good entertainment if you can have on a phone. Ah. Crude oil. Like, I only do it if I'm, like, fucking stranded and sitting there doing nothing without anything. Without my fucking computers and shit. Steam. It's just kind of so sad, too. And then I also heard somebody... I was also watching somebody else's video, and they're, like, talking about how... And this is definitely before I ever touched fucking social media or anything. But they're talking about how it used to be where you could go on Facebook and see your friend's birthday and shit like that. You'd be like, oh, Tony has a birthday today, and damn, I gotta tell him happy birthday. Well, now you don't even get that. You just get recommended a bunch of random shit. It's like you go on and you're just like, what even is the point of it at all anymore? Like, what, just log in and just look at your phone to see a bunch of random shit that they're trying to push because they want more money. Like, it's sad. I mean, I would say that my channel doesn't help with that. But at the same time, I mean, I just make videos for fun, man. But then again, if I really want to speak out against it, it doesn't help that I am part of the problem. Although this is a platform, you would need a platform for that. And the bots, yeah. But his perspective was, well, it used to always be that you could just go on and find out, oh, hey, I didn't realize my friend's birthday was today, and man, I gotta go do something and shit like that. Now it's becoming, oh, slop, ads, get shoveled all of that shit. Because they want you to have just that. I'm like, this is not even, this is brainwashing now. I feel like brainwashing is insane though. It's insane to say that, but I feel like that's what it is. I feel like it's just distraction from what's actually going on. It's like zombies. You know, it ties back to how I felt like everybody's a zombie, because I just look at them and go, bro, these people, they're not even real. They don't even realize that they're trapped in their phone. YouTube Shorts is also as bad in certain places. Yeah. They're just looking at their shit and not even doing anything. So sucked into the world. I've seen someone presenting War Thunder footage as real-world combat footage, and the entire combat section thought it was real. It was so obvious it was just War Thunder screen recording too. Bro, what the fuck? Truly in a society of zombies, man. We're in the fucking human zombie society, man. It was a Harrier avoiding a Sam, I believe. Bro, human zombie society. That's what I'm gonna coin the term of, and anybody can reference me. Say, human zombie society. It's the most weird statement to say, is human zombie society. It's like so counter, like, it's like it contradicts itself kind of statement. The People's Zombie Society. That's what I would say. Use Arma 3 footage and think it... Bro, I've made some pretty realistic looking videos too. I used, what is it called? What is that game called? But I like put some like VHS filters and shit over it, just to make it look cool and shit. Bro, that shit kind of looked real, honestly. If you just fucking if you knew what you're doing, you can make some real footage with that shit. Fucking Wondershare Filmora and just a fucking one thing. But I don't use Wondershare Filmora anymore, because that shit's fucking dumb. I'm back to Blender, man. Blender's where it's at. Ain't gonna get me off my fucking free and open source Blender, bro. I might even donate to fucking Blender if I ever get the well, if I feel like it enough, maybe. If I'm motivated enough. Correct. If you really want something that looks playable version of Live Leak shock videos, then play Bodycam. I believe that's what it's called. Oh yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I think I've seen that. Nah, what was the game called? It was like Ground Branch. That one's good. Ground Branch. That's what you need. Basically Ready or Not, but hyper realistic. Yeah. Bro, at this point you could just probably AI generate a fucking video and then say, oh man, look at this real world footage, bro. And then some fucking old people would probably pop in and be like, damn. And some fucking children would pop in and be like, oh my god, it's really real war footage. Fucking a bunch of idiots will pop in there. That's already happening, bro. I'm telling you, you don't even need to fucking do that shit. You just gotta get an AI model trained on fucking war footage, and then you can be like, oh, look at these troops from World War I fighting. Oh, look, it's World War III. And that's just a fuck ton of bullshit. AI B2 spirit clipping through a bridge. While on a way too small truck. Bro, yeah, probably 3 wheels of a fucking bullshit truck, bro. I like my new oil setup. I feel like it's looking pretty nice. I'm getting kind of a fucking, yeah, nice setup, guys. This is amazing. But we need to actually make some oil then, since we don't have any oil right now. Let's make some oil today. They use an AI video. Bro, the Iranians are also making AI videos. It's like a big thing in the PsyOps kind of thing, is like, they're all on about the fucking AI videos and shit. You seen Quebblequap? Yeah, maybe. No. Sounds familiar. Or does he just make AI slop? See, he's a guy, I know that much. Or a somebody, I know that much. He was some kids gaming YouTuber that made a version of himself that reacts to other AI videos on his TikTok. Bro, that's fucking amazing. And his long-form YT playthrough is also himself as AI. Bro, what the fuck? Damn, I'm jealous of this guy. I mean, he's beat me to my own idea. He also made an apology video, which was also AI. Oh my god, guys, I'm so sorry for using AI. Oh wait, this video is AI. He gets no benefit from this, by the way. Bro, it'd be funny to have me reacting to my own AI-generated video of myself. He openly admitted at the end of the apology video that it was AI. Fucking hilarious. That's peak content right there. Bro, that's some fucking hilarious comedy. Dude lives in my country. My dad's met him a few years ago. Yeah, he's like Canadian or some shit, right? I could just go to his house if I wanted to. Bro, why would you do that? What do you need from his house? No, he's Dutch? Oh. Bro, I bet Dutch is such a small country that... Yeah, actually, now you say that, yeah, he's probably Dutch. Yeah. But I bet... Wait, what is Dutch even from? What country is that even? Or wait, Netherlands? Netherlands? I think that's where that's... But... I think the Netherlands are so small. Translates to about yapper. Mini, yeah, so it's so small that you probably just... Your neighbor probably is Quebblecop and you just don't know it. You probably just don't see him because he's sucked into the AI data center, man. His house is probably across the street, bro. You have never been in Luxembourg, bro? Hey man, maybe I'll get a chance to go there. Who knows? It's Belgium, right? It's one of the smallest in Europe. Europe's such a small and close-knit place. Even though it's such a vast place, it's so much smaller than the United States. Bro, in the United States, there's so much fucking nothing. Like, I like to just, you know, in the United States, there's so much nothing that we have entire states full of fucking nothing. Like California, bro. California, everybody's in fucking small spots, and the rest is a giant fucking desert. Yeah, like, if you compare the US to Europe, bro, Europe's like the size of Missouri. Same with Russia. Yeah. Russia's probably also like about the same as the US because like how large of a country it is. 70% of the country is Siberia. Yeah. Yeah. Bro, like we don't have Siberia in the United States. We have the Nevada desert, bro. We have the fucking Mojave wasteland. Literally a wasteland. It's not even desert. Bro, we have the Mojave wasteland. Fucking absolute shit. Trust me, because I spent a month in the Mojave. Shit's crazy. They have fucking giant crows there that will steal your fucking food. Yeah, it's like the polar opposites. Do you want to be warm or do you want to be cold? Or do you want to be extremely warm, or do you want to be extremely cold? Generally looks like a Mario Bros game. Yeah, once you finish the US level, you get to go to the Russia level. But there's no Europe level. I feel like Europe's probably the most balanced. Well, actually, there is places with grass in the United States. It's not all desert, but mostly the United States is a fucking desert. If you're on the fucking Midwest to East Coast, everything's grassy. But anything beyond that, it's a fucking shithole desert. Except for the place, Oregon by Canada. Also, the Netherlands is a super flat world. Like 0 hills. And if you go out to the Mojave, it's just fucking full of mountains. The contrast when you go to Germany is insane. I gotta go get my laundry from the laundry machine. I'll be back in like 5 minutes again. Let me just verify that I have everything I need. Yeah, I got everything. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Alright, I'm back. Back, kind of. I'll be back fully in a second. Fully back in a second. Bro, laundry night's the best. Best night. Yesterday was pretty good. Yesterday I got off really early. I was happy about that. And then I got all my shit done that I had to do. I had to do a bunch of dumb shit. I had to do a bunch of classes. And I was like, damn, I'm not gonna get these done unless I fucking do them. So I went and did them and I was like, alright. I had like 2 left yesterday. It's not even fun classes. It's classes that make you go to sleep because of how fucking dry that shit is. Bro, it's a real thing to die from a PowerPoint. But it's a more real thing to die from a PowerPoint that's also asking you questions too. That's when I usually fell asleep, was when it started asking me questions and I had to read shit. I'd be like, oh man, I'm about to fucking doze off. Just read one question. Or had to think a little bit too hard. Bro, by the time I get to work, I am not thinking. Once had a PowerPoint with so much text I ran out of breath when I nearly passed out. Then was sick for the rest of the day. Damn. Bro, PowerPoints are the real killer. Lungs versus long PowerPoint. We've done a lot in this HBM world. Nice. And I'm already starting to get some of that shit. How well is this working? We got some petroleum gas in there, I see. We also got some aromatic hydrocarbons in here, which is getting stored. Okay. Okay. Very good. We don't get any petroleum gas from this shit, but we have cracked naphtha to process out of it. So we'll figure that out in a second. We're also getting tar, which is useful for nothing now. Okay. Tar, I believe, can be used as a dye substitute. Yeah. I think as well, you can use it for like crayons or some shit. No, template folders don't matter anymore. HBM got rid of the template folder finally. He rewrote the template folder in Rust. I'm so excited for the Rust rewrites that are coming. They're gonna undermine the GPL2 licensing. Yeah. Figures. Sounds about right. That sounds about like 112. Craft Crucible templates. Bro, HBM's even gotten rid of those now. We can make our first rubber now. Ooh, we're really getting progressed now. The second you start playing with rubber is the second you start having a good time. I'm telling you guys what, we're starting to have a good time if we're playing with rubber. Yeah, look at this. It's gone. You just click to set the recipe. HBM has saved the trees, guys. He's actually done a good thing. Yesterday we blew this shit up with a fucking creeper. Can you actually craft? Yeah. You shred up the paper, or you shred up the tree for sawdust, and then you use the paper machine or whatever. I've never used the paper machine. I said fuck paper machine, bro. Let's just do it the easy way. Do it the old way. Do it the proper way. Alright, so we have that, or we plug this in here and then pipe energy under it. Oh, terrible. Bro, why haven't you played 1.7.10 yet? It's amazing. The 1.7.10 version is the one I always play because it's the best one. Although it might have memory issues, I don't know. I feel like HBM should rewrite it in Rust. It's a suggestion, guys. Put it in the suggestions, Royale. Rewrite it in Rust. I high-key thought it was the same for a while. Nah, it's way different of an experience. There's so much more on the 1.7.10 version. Let's actually do, instead of that, let's just do this. Save us a lot more resources. What we're going to do with this is we're going to set it to naphtha, or no, solvent. I believe there's like 4 different ways you can make solvent, so there we go. Nice. So now we're making solvent. One of the things I want to knock down is solvent. The other thing is seeing what I can do with cracked oil now. Can also use MC Heli if I play 1.7.10. Wonder if MC Heli full? No, you just use fucking coal and... Well, maybe you could edit it, MC Heli to make it possible, but I don't know. Where's the vehicles can use HBM? Have gas and kerosene, I believe. Ooh. Nice. Let's see what we're doing. So we got solvent done, solvent's kind of done, and then we need cracked light oil to be done. Cracked light oil, right? Yeah, let's see how we can get rid of this shit. Can make it into that, can solidify it, can do this, get us petroleum gas. I like petroleum gas idea. I think that's what we'll do. And then kerosene, so like that's the way to go. It's only with LV that starts lagging, but the immersive vehicle rendering. Such a shame. LV is a dope mod. Huh. I feel like I missed a lot. Immersive vehicles. Oh. Interesting. I don't really have much to say about that. Cracked light oil. Very nice. We finally solved what we need to solve and done what we need to do. Let's go ahead and set up a tank to store all my petroleum gas. Think we're making some here? Or no? No. So yeah, we'll make a tank here to store petroleum gas and figure it out from there. Boom, boom. Oh yeah, petroleum gas, I like it. Store it. Store. And also we need to store kerosene. So we can just say, fuck naphtha, because it's terrible. If you ever do play something with immersive vehicles, you need to get the Shiwaku Union pack. It's Soviet Army-based mod that's overly detailed. Ooh. Oh yeah, with MC Heli you can actually kind of customize it too. An extent. You can like get custom packages for it, like some shit like that for MC Heli. Like there's one for FPV drones or some shit. Those were pretty fun. Huh. Complete when destroyed vehicle models get when a tank gets ammo racks. Yeah, that's cool, bro. You play combat mission, bro. I like combat mission Black Sea. It's awesome. I feel like this refinery is so simple, but I mean, I guess that's all it really needs to be. 2 cracking towers and a fucking simple refinery. Right, so we wanted to get hematite and shit for that, but I've just kept holding off on it. Also, create mod with a few modern technology add-ons is basically just $store HBM. Bro, create mod will never be able to compare to HBM. But yeah, definitely $store HBM at that. $store HBM equivalents. Alright, so let's head out and get some stuff. We need to get a bunch of hematite, and then we'll be good to go, or come back, yeah. We'll head out and get a bunch of hematite, and come back with that shit. Valkyrian Skies Clockwork, walked so aeronautics could run. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that Valkyrian Skies. Bro, if you're gonna play create mod, what you need is that one mod that's like, what's it called? It's about, oh, create Warrium or whatever. You need that one, bro. I heard that one's pretty good. Personally, though, I don't even touch the modern versions. If I see the modern versions, I just fucking... It's like trying to use Windows, bro. I just die. I know that one I have a mod pack with almost every create mod add-on in it. Mostly aimed at vehicle building. Honestly, I feel like with just the create mod on its own, you probably could just build tanks and that shit. You build your own vehicles and that shit easy. We gotta go to the cave. Danny V at the cave. Cave? We're gonna find him someday. He learned too much, but it's okay. We're gonna find him. Or fucking hell no. Not at the cave. You heard about the cave? The M cave? It's an actual thing. Bro, we don't fuck with witches. What have we learned in previous playthroughs? Also, you can LARP KSP if you get the Valkyrian Sky space mod. What, Ad Astra? I believe. Ah. Also Starlands. Please unshoot them, spooky scary skeleton. Bro, these fucking assholes. Bro, I hate the fucking witches, bro. Fuck them. We learned in the super flat playthrough that you don't fuck with no witches, bro. Just craft a grenade, ATP. I think I know where I can get a grenade. Well, by that point, they'll just fucking despawn. You know, if I run away and come back, they'll be gone. But yeah, I'll go get some shit to fucking end them. No, I know that the Glyphids have some, and I can just fucking get one from them. They're pretty chill about it. Usually. Do not use the HBM guns if shaders enabled. Yeah, I don't use shaders because it's just a... Nobody... Well, most people are... I feel like it's not as good looking if you use shaders. They kill the shaders. It'd be cool if I wrote my own shaders for fucking Minecraft, but I don't want to do that. Bro, I can't wait until they start using Vulkan for Minecraft Java. That'd be so weird to see. What the hell am I seeing here? It's a plane and a Glyphid nest. The Glyphids got fucking plane strike, bro. Or did they spawn onto the plane? Hello, I'm here to take all of your grenades. OpenGL has a stroke. Bro, Vulkan will be so amazing to see. I've heard Vulkan's like absolutely dog shit when it comes to like simplicity. I've heard it's a pain in the ass. But that's just probably because it's a complex thing to do. Like OpenGL is fucking complex. Well, I mean trying to do it with Derelict. I've never even touched the OpenGL C before. I'm trying to do it with a D binding. Biomass? Yeah, it's got some usages. Yeah, if you want polymer, then you can do it from fucking hemp using biomass. It's also a 1-to-1 ratio. You just need a cracking tower and you can print out a shit ton. Yeah, you can literally just do it from fucking hemp. Hemp to biomass takes 6 hemp. And then it's 20 petroleum gas and 20 aromatic for biogas or whatever it is. You can get it from heads too. If you shred up heads, you get 4 per head. Please shoot the Glyphid. Cough all over him. Give him the fucking COVID. Asshole. Straight up asshole. Get him. Get him, Jerry. Get him. Gerald got him. Jerry got him. What the fuck? I've pre 1.9 skeleton. I would probably just have to play 1.710 HBM version purely so I don't have to fight something about skeletons, but I can't read it because I'm busy. They can be such a headache. Yeah, they are. They are a pain in the ass, bro. Fucking machine gun skeletons. Ugh. Oh, bye guys. I have 2 grenades now. This is amazing. This is so great, guys. Oh, yes, just fucking pull out the pin right now. At least not Bedrock Skeleton. They did change the Bedrock Skeleton finally, I believe. Bro, Bedrock Edition ain't even Minecraft. It's just a fucking joke. See, in Bedrock Edition, I was able to farm fish in my fucking mob farm when I played it. I was just pumping out fish from my mob farm like it was nothing. And it was a normal mob farm, but it had fucking fish spawning in the water collection system for some fucking reason. I built it like over the ocean, and I had salmon and with my fucking witches, skeletons, and creepers, bro. Like, all of my farms were like that. Bugrock is fake, Lamau. Yes, truly. Has to be a hoax ATP. So broken? Yeah. Bro, it's just a... That's just a corporate craft at that point. Corporate craft. Alright, here, have a grenade. Get fucked. Bro. Have another grenade, guys. You know, you'd think I would have actually done something with those 2 grenades I threw in, but I didn't achieve anything. What the helly? What's going on, man? The chat's doing some weird shit. I think I crashed something. Hold on. Let me just click on this a couple times and do some funny shit. Oh, it is fucked up. Hold on, give me a second. I see that you sent messages, but it's gonna take me a second. Nothing to see here. Restore the chat. Oh, shit. Hold on. It's gonna be a minute. I can't not see the chat. Shit got fucked up. Let me see. Pop out the chat. Bro, my popped out chat did not last very long. Or my web browser is dying. It's okay though. Some dude genuinely blocked me because I played Java instead of Bedrock. He then proceeded to take every problem from Bedrock and frame it as if it's a pro over Java. Donald Trump has nominated Jebediah Kerman as director of NASA. Really? Cave noises. There's nothing to them, guys. It's not even a fucking... There's nothing to learn about cave noises, guys. There's nothing to it. We will go to Mars. And we will build a wall to keep China off Mars. Because... China, China... Oh, China. You know, China... They need to pay us their money that they owe us. That's what he's actually saying that shit. Oh, China, it's about time you pay us for our space program. So that way we can age verify the aliens. First KSP playthrough, I actually murdered Jeb in cold blood. Bro, in every KSP playthrough, I fucking when it first came out in like 2015, I was just fucking blowing up everything intentionally. Like I'd strap a shit ton of monopropellant tanks. I had like one rocket, and the entire outside of the fucking rocket is covered in the monopropellant tanks, and I just crash it into shit, and it just fucking blows up for like 10 minutes because of how many fucking tanks there were on the outside. It didn't even make it off this launch pad before it blew up usually. It just fucking touches air and vaporizes instantly, blowing up the space center instead of the fucking target. But there was no target either. And then I played it modded for a bit, and I built like a super giga colony, and I had a fucking steamboat on the fucking one planet. Second, third stages could carry themselves. Not the first. 14 SRBs and 17 engines. Bro, this place is a mob farm. Stupid! Get cringed on. I'm fucking done with this fucking cave, bro. The cave is not great. Bro, you heard about Danny V in the cave? You haven't heard about TH3 and the TH3 fish in the cave. Gonna get fucking sucked into the cave. You know, I wonder if they ever did find that cave. Such a legendary story. It's like one of the first internet mysteries. Is the M cave. Because that guy went out, he found a cave, and he said he would go back to it to prove it exists, and then nobody heard from him again. He found a cave by Area 51. Nobody heard from that guy again. After he went out to go the second time to find the cave. Wonder if they actually found out what happened to him yet. Searching for a cave that doesn't exist. Well, he found it. He went to find. He said he found the cave the first time. Then people didn't believe him, so he told them he would go back and find it to show them. So he went back to find the cave, but then never returned. It's so weird of a story. I think somebody did say that they found the same cave that he had found, but it's a good question of whether they actually did or did not. Oh, right, I need to do this shit. I like a good mystery like that. It's pretty good. Evil cave that kills you. Kills you, L? Because it's a skill issue. This keyboard, man. It's a skill issue, man. You meant to type L. Because you meant to clown on him. Clown on his cave experience. Clown on the M cave story. Alright, 20 more mercury pieces. Hell yeah. I love my mercury. I sure do love my mercury. Get that shit cooking. Get that shit trolling. Okay, there we go, we balanced it. Tried to say worse than, and I generally type the words then. I need help, bro. Bro, you do. Bro, I'm just throwing heads in places because I have nothing to do with heads. Oh, I can't make heads or tails of the situation. Bro, I ain't that funny now. Making a dad jokes now, bro. I haven't earned that yet. Logic. Logic gate. Everybody heard of Logic Gate, bro. Future amazingness. So lost in the sauce now. We need to yeetus deletus the rest of this fucking redstone. Oh, we need to get rid of all of that shit too. Let's just fucking pile all of my rare earth ore in there and get that shit churned out. We're gonna have so much like zirconium pieces. Piece de zirconium. Alright, for now we're gonna hold on to the dash until we can produce more mercury and shit. That's just so valuable, or light oil is so valuable to us that we are going to only process the exact amount that we can. Only one in chat right now. I look schizophrenic. Bro. I mean, the whole chat is just us having a conversation. It ain't that bad. You're overthinking it. What is somebody gonna do, pop in here and be like, oh yeah, bro, you're lame because you're having a conversation with some guy on who's making a stream. Bro, it's like normal shit. Like, what are they gonna do, make fun of you? Alright, we're almost to the point where we can get the fucking fracking tower. Haha. Yes, billions must frack, bro. Ha. HBM, you aren't ready for me to make the fracking tower before I'm supposed to. We'll need like 32 pieces for this. Bro, we're actually gonna make the fracking tower today. I didn't tell anybody, but we're going to make a fracking tower. HBM, look at my fracking tower. I built it. It's so amazing. And then we have to build power for the fracking tower. Power generation. So we're pretty close, but not close enough. Bro, I literally made a fracking tower from coal oil. Am I a beast or what? Like, what did I just do, bro? I defeated HBM mod. What was that one tech mod that had just the gray blocks with a nuclear symbol on them? And acted as nuclear reactors? It was like, oh, you mean like the RTGs from fucking Nuclear Craft or whatever? Is it Nuclear Craft? Or like big reactors or some shit? One of those weird mods. Yeah, it's probably Nuclear Craft. It sounds like a Nuclear Craft bullshit. Some of that low tier Nuclear Craft bullshit. HBM is not ready for this. When he sees this, he's gonna have to add in more dash to the fucking cracking tower to stop me next time. It's a very original mod, isn't it? Yeah, it's I think so. It's a very original mod. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. It depends on what you mean by original. Oh, original name? Yeah. I sure wonder what the mod is about. It's kind of just the same. It's like it's just more nuclear reactors. You're like supposed to play with other mods, I feel like. I feel like it's not meant to be played on its own. Yeah, dollar store HBM. Yeah. That's accurate. Alright, so let's grab a couple of these. Oh yeah, we're gonna be good, guys. We're chilling. We're gonna make it through this. Alright, so we have enough for one light oil. 250 mercury, 375 mercury, 500 mercury, 550, 600 and 600, balanced. I don't remember what the ratio was, but now we're at 32, so we've hit the requirements to make the fracking tower. Which that's the base requirements for the fracking tower, by the way. Dutch supermarkets have 90 million supermarket brand Oreo knockoffs. Bro, I wonder how that is. I know there's a shit ton of knockoffs in the US, but like, damn. A bunch of supermarkets have their own brands. Well, maybe Oreos are like this Dutch cookie, like, and maybe that's why. Genuinely, every store has one at least. I don't know, man. I'm just wondering about Ukrainian fucking ATG store or whatever it's called. Or ATG Market or whatever the fuck it's called. It was a ripoff of another cookie which was which had shitty branding and failed. Oreo was actually a knockoff itself, by the way. Oh, okay. Ugh. So we have ripoffs of a ripoff. God damn. It's like layered ripoffs. Alright, so what do we need for this shit? Ooh, polymer. I hate polymer. Amazing world, isn't it? Yeah. Truly amazing. Very spectaculoso. Alright, let's go ahead and get this fucking tower cracking. Oh my gosh. HBM, it doesn't even cost a fucking circuit? No. You can't stop me then. If it's just capacitors, I'm unstoppable. If it was a circuit, I would have to stop to make the arc furnace, but no. HBM failed. He's not stopping me anymore. Too late, HBM. You can't stop me. Bro, we've gone rogue at this point. He's not stopping me from making this shit. I skipped the oil derrick. Hashtag skip the oil derrick again. Alright guys, we've yet again skipped yet another oil derrick. Let's see about skipping the rest of this shit. Holy shit! Son of a... Oh, my alarm's going off. Well, we skipped the oil derrick, but we haven't skipped the meteorites yet, so HBM, I challenged him too many times, and now he's beginning to throw meteorites at me. He's probably built in a code into the mod to where he can send If he is watching this stream, he can fucking launch meteors. I wonder if he's done that. Bro, that'd be like the ultimate prank. Bro, they will destroy it if you don't have the meteor charm. If you don't have the meteor charm, you're cooked. I don't have the meteor charm. You know what? Let's just make a... No, let's not do that. Let's save some time. Save myself the hassle and not do it. I need red copper. And iron. On du toit. Very good counting, guys. I'm very good at French. Yeah, it will stop them from causing you massive pain when you need it the most. We need gold too. I think we have gold already. I hope. Or not. No tonium 2 chloride. Not anonium. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, let's go ahead and actually... Yeah, we definitely need to make the meteor charm because I'm not taking the risk of blowing up all my shit again. In another playthrough. I don't want shit getting blown up today. Or ever, for that matter, so... 8. That's a lot more than I need. That's also more than I need. That's fine. And it's just a diamond as well. I think I can just put it on my helmet too. Bro, I'm so lazy I don't want to search up the recipe. Alright, where's my diamonds? Yeah, I really don't want to search up the recipe for what I'm supposed to do with it. Alright, so we got that part. Then we just need a, armor table. I really don't want to make that shit. That shit's bad, bruh. I don't want to make that shit. Ain't nobody want to make that shit. But alas, we all have to do it at some point. Nah, that's not enough. Damn. Where's my tungsten at? Oh, tungsten, we've lost it yet again. Losing my tungsten, bruh. Gotta stop me. But I have a shit ton of other shit. We're doing pretty good, I'd say. Alright, get 9 plus 3. Alright, let's just get shit done. 2 things at a time, guys. Oh yes, this is gonna be amazing to do. Alright, then to the crafting table. We're gonna have to hold off on that for now. Bullets need to go somewhere. We're just gonna throw them in there. Get rid of some of this wood 2. Wood 2 chloride. Oh yeah, wood 2 chloride. Awesome. Make a crafting table from this wood. Alright, so now let's see it. Oh, yeah, we need to go to here and craft some other shit too. We don't just need to go around and craft random shit, but craft it on there and craft this on here, and then there, those are for the other shit. Oh, right, we're gonna need more. And just that coil. Big coils. Ah, god damn it. Motor. Bro, I don't want any of that shit. It's all rubbish. All terrible shit. 1. So I need to make another one. Need to process yet another gold. Or we process a copper crystal for gold. No, the copper crystal won't give me that shit. Copper ore will, though. Alright, I gotta go now. Alright, see ya, man. Then we can throw that in a box somewhere. Bro, at this point I don't even care. I'm just gonna throw it in that box there. It's resources, right? Gotta store it somewhere. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. This. And then finally that. That gives me this. And then I can put in that. And then boom. I'll never have any problems again. I hope. Alright, so with that done, are these charged perfectly? Then we just need to get a couple of dash motors for this. Oh, and the titanium drill. So yeah, we need one more dash motor. It's gonna be... Do we have that iron dust still? Yeah, we can smelt that up for 2 pieces of iron. That'll help us. Alright, let's get all that shit out of there and throw that into here. Then we need to find where I put my redstone. So we can finish up that processing. I think we put it in one of these. Alright, I don't believe we have it anymore. Okay. Redstone. Oh, here we go. Redstone right in here. Get that shit cooking. Get that shit crack-a-lacking. How much dash we got in there? Perfect. Bro, we have enough dash for a steam suit at this point. Speed run. Go, go, go. Oh, fucking hell, bro. That's not a speed run. That's a fucking slow run right there. Took plus 20 extra seconds for that. Coil. Boom. All done. So all done on the hard shit. Now we're just moving on to pretty basic shit. Like 64 concrete is not hard to get. In fact, we have 64 concrete. Done. HBM. Your mind is broken. And you can't stop me. HBM didn't stop me from doing coal oil all the way, guys. Coal oil to victory. I gotta make sure that everybody knows. Yeah, I gotta make sure I tell everybody in the HBM Discord that I've done it. Fracking tower. Yet again from coal oil. Undefeatable. Damn. I'm just gonna send that. That's what I sent them. I told them I've gotten the fracking tower yet again, and that I'm undefeatable. They'll never fix the mod enough to stop me from getting the fracking tower. Let's see, what do we need to do for the drill, though? Because that shit's really annoying. One cast high-speed steel plate? Okay. Easy cheesy, guys. Easy cheesy. Ain't nobody stopping me when I got coal oil already. It is easy after the first 12 dash. Just gotta store all the bitumen to crack it later. The very first dash ingot is so painful though. Oh man, it's not that painful. The dash ingot is not painful at all. That first dash ingot ain't even that bad. They really gotta fix the bobblehead to polymer exploit. It's just makes them too useful, man. Too useful. It's an exploit right there. Too useful. Not intended. It's intended, but I feel like it's too easy. Shouldn't be. It should be like 10 bobbleheads to one fucking polymer, not like the dumb shit. Like 16 bobbleheads with a fucking complex process to turn bobbleheads to polymer. Not shred it up and put it in the fucking furnace, bro. Yet again, we've defeated another playthrough. We need to get that titanium though. Then we've truly defeated the playthrough. Truly went out, got after it, and crushed it, guys. Let's look around. 4 of those. 4 of those. Okay, I mean, I think we're just gonna throw these on here. Titanium powder, twice. 10 titanium powder. Let's split up the load, make it so I have half the time to wait. Alright, let's also calculate out how much dash we need for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, it's about 8 per amount of dash that you want. I ain't even struggling anymore. This shit's so easy. There we go. Okay, now it's over. It's officially over, guys. The race to fucking get this shit is done. Bro, ain't no way we just got a fucking fracking tower. Oh yeah, we'll still need to do that shit. I've not even touched aluminum processing either. This is insane. I feel like coal oil is just too overpowered if you know what you're doing. It didn't take us even that long. It took us like a couple, like 2 streams, and we have a fucking fracking tower. $32. Damn. Damn. This is balanced, guys. It's balanced gameplay. Hold on, just give me a second. Let's see what we're doing. How much will we need actually? 24 for that, so 24 times 4 is 48. 48. Then we need to do like 36 for the next one. Yeah, 48 and 36 sounds about right. Yeah, I think I remember that from the last playthrough. Pipe. Okay, so we'll need to make 36. I thought it was going to take a shit ton more. Shell. Or no, pipe. This time, we'll finish it with the pipe. 12. Wait, it needs 24, not 48, so we'll need 48 more. Basic math. Figure it out. Basic math. Easy. Bro, that was lightweight. That was lightweight right there. Alright, next step is aluminium. Aluminium. Ah. I had ferro-uranium before I made red copper too. That's another thing. That's actually just insane. I made ferro-uranium before red copper. Bro, the super flat got me on that fucking structurized grind set, bro. Structure. Alright, you need this shit? Fucking find it and make it. Ah, yes, make this shit. Oh, what? Oh, I don't have this. I'll just go find that shit in the structure. It's beautiful. Boom. 16. Ah, yes, structure. It's making now. It's making. It's making. Oh, yes, so good. The makening has occurred at this time. Hydraulic fracking tower. Bro, I ain't got shit. I shouldn't have a hydraulic fracking tower, but now I do. Let's go ahead and make it happen, bro. Let's make it go to the next step. Alright guys, let's go ahead and set up a fracking spot. That's not frackable because that's new. Ain't no way Siberian oil is happening at this time. Alright, so there's a couple tricks you can do with these. You can always, well, we need to dig down and find the real deep, the real nitty gritty that we need to find to execute the mission and complete the objective. So let's do that first. Which is gonna be, we need to find the fucking bedrock oil before we can actually set up fracking towers on it. Because people complain that, you know, there's too many fracking oil spots in the world, but they don't really consider the fact that you can fucking slap 30 fracking towers on one spot. So to prove a point in this playthrough, we're going to slap down as many fracking towers on one spot just to prove to those people that if they're mad about how, or if they're upset with the quantity of bedrock oil deposits and how common they are, that they should just realize that they could be putting like 30x the amount of oil out by having, you know, one spot with 30 fracking towers, and let them figure out what that implies from there, because it implies a lot. Because by their logic, if it's bad that you can have so many fracking spots, then shouldn't it also be bad that you can slap 30 oil towers on one fracking spot? I'm just proving a point that that it doesn't matter if you reduce the number of fracking spots there are if I can slap 30 oil derricks on there. That's what I'm doing today. Today I'm proving a point to, or well, not today, but in the future I will be proving that point. So that way they can realize that they're wrong, and having more oil just makes it less likely that somebody's gonna think, ah, maybe I should slap 30 fucking fracking towers on one spot. Now the fact that I'm gonna do that is bad because typically I do something and then monkey see monkey do, people start to copy it, and then next thing you know it's no longer in the mod anymore because too many people copied what I did. So we need to not do that as well. That's another thing we need to avoid. So yeah, just because I'm about to do this doesn't mean do this and send 1,000 screenshots of, oh my gosh, we need to fix this exploit. I mean, it ruined it for everybody else. It's a totally amazing exploit. It's just like every other thing I show off. It's a fucking exploit. Bro, my entire playthrough is an exploit at this point, bro. Fucking hell. We have a fracking tower on like the 3rd episode of the stream. We ain't even done shit. Most of what we do in these episodes is just mine holes in the ground like we're doing right now. Bro, this ain't even real. This ain't even real. This can't... Am I too good at HBM mod, or am I the fucking king of HBM mod or some shit? Bro, I'm the king of HBM mod, and I ain't even gonna lie. This is fucked up. Because what we're gonna do in the future is gonna be even worse. Like, you think it's bad now, but just wait until I have 30 fracking towers on one spot. And I'm gonna... That's the reason why we're digging straight down right now. I could just slap down the fracking tower until I get it, but you know what? I'm about to show you all something very, very important. So let's look around for this oil spot. Ooh, redstone. I love redstone, guys. I love my redstone, guys. I really love redstone, guys. But, really. Oh, and also, other thing. If, you know, you got a fucking bunch of bedrock in your way, well, use your brain cell and you can fucking explode that shit with a nuke. Not a big nuke, but you could just fucking nuke the shit out of the way. Quite literally. Or, well, anti-sherbidium will do the job just fine. Or sherbidium. Whichever one you prefer. One of those two. Low lowest level nuke of that type will give you what you're looking for. Let's see. See how this is kind of covered in spots? So if you were to nuke it, it can't destroy the bottom layer of the oil deposit. And that's the thing with these, is I think if you nuke them with Sherbidium, it should make the deposit probably like unusable. I feel like it should become unusable. You shouldn't just be able to Sherbidium nuke the deposit and then fucking have 30 extra spots on it or enough space to slap down an entire thing. Because you see how it's kind of round up here? Well, it's not on the bottom. It's a fucking square, probably. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is a square. But it's been a while since I looked and checked, so do verify. And, well, I mean, this is probably the best spot on it right here. Oh, shit. See that one? There's one right down there. We can't get that. But if you can destroy bedrock, which ain't even that hard to do in vanilla Minecraft, well, all you need to do is use a bit of brain cells and, well, what do we have here? A few extra more spots for me to slap down oil towers? Hell yeah, I'm going to use a few extra slots. In fact, this is the farthest one on it. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to set it up here for now. That will give us some space for the other ones. Now, of course, as long as you have enough space to place fracking towers, you can overlap them and build a fucking tower. And we're going to just place one for now. We're not going to dig a fucking massive hole for every single fracking tower. Nor are we going to calculate out dimensions for the fracking towers. Nor are we going to bother with any of these extra bullshitteries until next episode or whenever I have enough to build more fracking towers and deem it worthwhile. So it'll be a while before I actually do a while before we stack. And that's like a note to myself. There we go. It'll be a while before we stack. So fracking, stacking, the ultimate fucking exploit of all time. Which isn't even an exploit. It's just me proving a fact that it doesn't matter if you have less oil deposits or don't have to travel far from spawn to get them. That's just gonna make it more likely that you see some absolutely abysmal looking pile of fucking fracking towers built to the heavens just to get out the most amount of oil from that one spot. And that's what you should really be worried about. Of course, I only have one deposit near my shit, so that means it would be really beneficial to actually stack them all. And that's even if you wanted to stack them all. Why would you need so much fracking? It's not even worth it, usually. Well, actually, it is for fusion needed. You do need it for fusion. But beyond that, we didn't need it much in the other playthroughs. Well, in that playthrough, we didn't need it much until we got into fusion, and then I said we needed like 4 or 5 of these things. And the reason we needed 4 or 5 of them was because of fusion. It was all because of that. Because we needed to have a lot of fucking bale stuff for the balefire fusion reactor and shit. Ooh. And that's my amazing fracking tower. That's it, guys. Right there. So the next step we need to get is cobalt. We need to look into gold, gold 198. And when HBM made this shit so cheap, I think he forgot that the reason it should have been expensive to make gold 198 batteries was because, well, you know, the RBMK is cheap, and then now the RBMK is expensive because you could exploit it. These can still be made in the RBMK, I do believe. If I'm not mistaken, you can still make one of these in the RBMK. Irradiation channel. Yes. And that's not the one we want. We want this one, which requires the structural column. We'll need 2, and that's not bad. That just means we need 4 rubber. That means we'll be able to get the self-charging gold 198 batteries to supply us with energy for this. And that's what we'll probably do in the next episode, is make gold 198. So make sure to put down a sign that says RBMK to gold 198 project. Before we even have power armor, we're going to get gold 198 to prove that it's still fucking easy as fuck to do. It's not even that hard. I've barely done shit and I've got fucking gold 198. Oh my god, bro. I don't even think I can say that's the mod is broken. I think I'm just too good at the mod. Like, I can't actually be an accurate example of what the mod is because I'm not normal at it. So I can't be an accurate representation of a normal player. So if you consider my playthroughs to be normal, these are by no means normal playthroughs at all. This is an example of I know how to play the mod and I know how to play it well. Gold 198. RBMK next episode. Or we could get started on it right now. I mean, we just need rubber for it, right? I mean, who's gonna stop me from just making some fucking rubber? Sulfur, unsaturated hydrocarbons, rubber. Alright. Let's see. How much do we have in here? Nothing. Oh, okay. I could literally switch it out so that... Oh, wait a second. Yeah, I need to make the thing require zinc again, because we're no longer in the super flat. It should require zinc. So yeah, we'll have to hold off on that until I have it set to zinc. So, anyway, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode after I set zinc back to being required. And then, yeah. So thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the next one, and goodbye.